Good morning and welcome to the third annual Ethan's Run Against Addiction. I'm Gene Miller from 620 WTMJ, Wisconsin's Morning News. I'll be your MC for this morning. Thanks for joining us. Funds raised from today will support the Ethan Munson Dupuy Opiate Recovery Fund, created by Ethan's parents in 2017 to support the opiate recovery program. Also services and equipment for patients receiving treatment within Aurora Behavioral Services. This includes starting a yoga program for those in recovery, as well as scholarships for a sober living facility, the Culver Alumni House, located on the Behavioral Health Campus. As part of our opening ceremony today, you're going to hear from Corey, one of the residents who stayed here at the Culver Alumni House and got financial assistance from their scholarship program. The Culver House, the Alumni House, if you didn't already know, provides a safe, sober living environment for individuals after they complete their inpatient treatment, but who are not quite ready yet to return to the situation they were in before recovery, or maybe they don't have a safe living environment available to them to return to. Want to give a shout out, many shout outs to all of our sponsors. We can't thank them enough. If you look at the back of your shirt, or maybe have somebody read it to you later on, you can see our top sponsors all listed there. Many are repeats, and we thank them for that and their continued generosity and support and caring. Here they are, the lead sponsors: George and Cindy Moore, the Nancy Lindenberg Family Trust. Our milestone sponsors: SNR Egg Farms Incorporated, the Duffy Family Foundation. Our mentor sponsors: Aurora Healthcare, the Bertrand family, Community Medical Services, Dillette Mechanical, Enterprise Credit Union, the Germain family, the Kellner family, the Luke Holman Foundation, Milwaukee Plate Glass, my friends at Murphy and Procthauser, Bablocki Paving, RBC Wealth Management, Ward Manufacturing, the Schoenfeld family, the Sigma Group. We also have over 20 sponsors at the partner and advocate levels as well, so thank you to all of them. Your support helps make this event the huge success that it is. I've been asked to give a very special shout out as well to George Moore. George and Cindy Moore lost their son, George Moore, the fourth, in 2016, and since then, George has taken his grief and really focused on helping others. He and Cindy have done an outstanding job securing donations, sponsorships, creating a team. In fact, I believe they have the largest team today at over 80 members. Thank you so much, George and Cindy, for taking a negative and turning it into such a powerful positive. And now I'd like to introduce Ethan's mom, Robin Munson Dupuy.
Hi everyone. This year, Ethan's Run is different. We are running and walking in many different states and even a couple of from the UK. We are running and walking at different times, on different streets, sidewalks, parkways, trails, near deserts, lakes, forests, busy streets. Our 3.1-mile routes will look as different as we all are. Yet we are united and connected because of our desire to proudly support our friend, our coworker, or a family member who is trying to recover from the disease of addiction. We are united and connected in grieving those friends, coworkers, neighbors, or family members who have tragically died from this disease of addiction. We are united and connected in our fierce desire to honor them, not shame them, to lift them up, not cut them down with stigmatizing labels of addict, loser, or failure. Language is important. How we speak about someone is important. How we speak about someone who has the disease of addiction is important. Addiction can happen to anyone. If it were us, we would want to be respected if we struggled with this disease. Using the examples of what's called person-first language on the handout we've put in your packets this year is one way we can all honor the spirit that shines within a person with the disease of addiction, rather than label them by the disease that can obscure their spirit while they're suffering from this terrible disease. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for participating in this year's Ethan's Run. Every step you take is important. I'd like to introduce Corey, someone who benefited from Ethan's Fund in the sober living facility here at Aurora Behavioral Health Services.
The scholarship has helped me stay clean in a number of ways. It gave me a very solid foundation to build up my recovery. Meetings very close, being able to save money so that I can move on to bigger and better things, as opposed to other experiences I've had in sober livings where, because of the cost, I felt kind of trapped, where here I felt I was building for something. I was able to make a lot of friends in the area. Most of my friends live in this area. It was a perfect fit. I would like to say to Kurt and Sue Culver, my deepest thanks, my family's deepest thanks There need to be more people like the Culvers because there aren't enough places like this, especially in areas like this. It's an under talked about problem. It's kind of disappeared from the media, and people that are willing to take the time and energy and actually put their money into something as worthwhile as helping people like me achieve recovery, it's invaluable. So for everyone that's participating today, I would like to also say thank you. This again is an under talked about subject. There are a lot of people that are suffering from this, and we hear a lot about the overdose deaths, the related suicides, and all the mental health issues related to addiction. We don't get to talk about people that are in recovery, and I'm a shining example that this is the best I've ever done. This isn't my first time trying to get sober and stay sober, but this has been by far my most successful time at it. So thank you.
Now I'd like to introduce Ethan's dad, Jeff Monson Dupuis.
Hi, we'd like to acknowledge those who you are running in honor of or memory of by reading the following names: Abigail Elise Simpson, Adam Shea, Arik Het, Benjamin Merritt, Billy Landish, Bob, Brennan Kyle Gaith, Brian Barney, Chief, clients and staff of the Meta House, Daniel True, Darren Newman, David Brugnick, Dean, Dylan Hellback, Ethan Monson Dupuis, George Moore IV, Jacob Lead, Jim, Joe O'Brien, Joel Janisic, Joel Schumann, Joey, Josh Mikulich, Lindsay Brody, Lucy, Matt Meinberg, Mel Lavalle, Michael Buck, Mike Lebrasseur, Mike Sumner, Mitchell John, Nicholas Queller, Pierre Lubier, Ralph, Richard Dodd, Riley, Ryan Clark, Ryan Dassow, Riley Homolka, Shelley, Sonny, Stephanie Zachow, and Stephen Wint.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Now I'd like to introduce Holly Petrauskas, psychotherapist specializing in addiction and substance abuse. She's going to sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Whoa, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Once again, thank you all for your support for this run in this very, very unusual time, these pandemic times. So let us begin the third annual Ethan's Run. I have to read this off the script to get it right. Get ready, get set, go!